Welcome to Books for Success. Today, we're delving into the wisdom within Good Energy by Casey Means. Good Energy explores the connection between metabolism and a wide range of health conditions, from depression to heart disease and cancer. These diverse ailments, it argues, can often be traced back to the same underlying issue, metabolic dysfunction. The upshot? One of the best things you can do for your health is to boost your metabolism, and that's much simpler than you think. Before we begin, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications if you want to keep receiving the knowledge of book summaries about health, wealth, love, psychology, and much more. Don't be shy about dropping your book suggestions for us to summarize. Also, you can use this video as an audiobook summary. Let's grow and succeed together. What's in it for me? A guide to unlocking daily vitality. Casey Means, Good Energy, the surprising connection between metabolism and limitless health. Ever wondered why some days you're bursting with energy and others you just can't shake off the fatigue? It might surprise you, but this isn't just about getting enough sleep or managing stress. It's about something deeper, our metabolic health. Good Energy dives into this often overlooked aspect of our well-being, revealing how the energy our cells produce impacts everything from daily pep to long-term health. The key, as the title suggests, is good energy, the vital fuel our cells generate that influences both our physical and mental health. If you're often feeling that drag, it might be a hint of bad energy signaling potential serious health issues down the line. But here's the good news. Managing and improving our metabolic health is within our grasp. Whether you're looking to boost your daily energy or prevent future health problems, this summary to Good Energy is packed with insights and strategies that can lead to a healthier, more vibrant life. Chapter 1: Poor metabolic health is a leading cause of chronic disease. The term metabolic health might sound complex, but our metabolisms are simply how our bodies convert the food we eat into energy that our cells can use. This process is crucial because every single one of the over 40 trillion cells in our bodies relies on this energy to power countless chemical reactions every second. These reactions are what keep us alive and functioning, making metabolic health a cornerstone of our overall well-being. Over the course of our lifetimes, we consume around 70 metric tons of food. The efficiency with which we transform this food into cellular energy lays the foundation for our health. When this conversion process is disrupted, known as metabolic dysfunction, it can impact any cell in our body. Think of each cell as a mini engine that powers our health. If these engines aren't running smoothly, our overall health deteriorates. Research shows that an alarming 93% of American adults have less than optimal metabolic health, which is contributing to numerous health issues. This metabolic dysfunction is linked to a wide array of health problems, from mental health challenges like depression and anxiety to severe physical diseases including diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. The reason metabolic dysfunction can cause such a variety of symptoms across different diseases is due to the diversity of cell types in our body. We have over 200 types of cells, from liver cells and brain cells to those lining our blood vessels, each with specific functions. Poor metabolic health means these cells don't get enough energy, leading to symptoms that vary based on the cell type affected. This issue is largely driven by typical Western lifestyle factors, dietary choices that are high in processed foods and sugars, sedentary habits, and chronic sleep deprivation. These factors impair the health of our mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses inside our cells responsible for energy production. Unfortunately, despite increasing healthcare expenditures, we continue to focus on symptoms rather than mitochondrial function, leading to declining public health. To turn this around, a shift in focus is needed. We need to enhance our mitochondrial health through better nutrition, emphasizing whole nutrient-rich foods and regular exercise alongside prioritizing quality sleep. By improving the way our cells convert food into energy, we can significantly reduce the prevalence of chronic diseases and enhance our overall health. This approach to health is proactive rather than reactive. By optimizing our metabolic health, we not only manage existing health conditions more effectively, but also prevent the development of new issues. This holistic strategy is about empowering our bodies to function at their best, which translates to a healthier, more vibrant life. Chapter 2: The best way to gauge metabolic health is to track biomarkers. Understanding metabolic health is essential for anyone interested in improving their diet and overall well-being. Metabolic health is assessed using key biomarkers such as glucose levels, waist circumference, blood pressure, and triglyceride levels. For optimal metabolic health, all these measurements should fall within specific ranges. When at least 3 of these benchmarks are not met, it's classified as metabolic syndrome, a condition that significantly elevates the risk of chronic diseases. Currently, a large proportion of Americans are considered metabolically unhealthy, a state that is often under-recognized by individuals themselves. This lack of awareness is concerning because around 75% of all healthcare spending in the United States is on chronic illnesses. The economic burden is staggering, with chronic diseases costing nearly 20% of the U.S. GDP annually, with the greatest expenses related to heart disease and cardiovascular conditions. Evidence suggests that maintaining the key biomarkers of metabolic health within acceptable levels could drastically reduce the prevalence of chronic diseases and, consequently, healthcare costs. While genetics do play a role in metabolic health, lifestyle choices have a profound impact. These include not just diet and exercise but also managing stress, optimizing sleep quality, and maintaining good mental health. Modern lifestyles characterized by poor dietary habits, excessive sitting, insufficient sleep, and high stress significantly hinder efficient energy conversion within cells. This inefficiency can lead to metabolic dysfunction, setting the stage for various health issues. That's why everyone should prioritize understanding their metabolic health status. With the prevalence of metabolic dysfunction so high, recognizing where one stands can be life-changing. Regular monitoring of biomarkers, which can often be done for free during an annual physical, is crucial. These tests, which look at glucose, triglycerides, HDL cholesterol, blood pressure, and waist circumference, provide a clear picture of your own metabolic health. Regularly tracking these indicators means it's often possible to detect the early signs of metabolic dysfunction before symptoms appear, offering a crucial window for preventive measures. Improving these metrics through manageable lifestyle changes not only enhances your quality of life but reduces the risk of developing chronic conditions. Chapter 3: Simple nutritional strategies have an outsized effect on metabolic health. The food we eat daily isn't just sustenance, it's the raw material from which our bodies are continually rebuilt. Every molecule in our bodies originates from our diet, emphasizing a powerful process where billions of cells are constantly regenerated. Each day, our choices at the dining table dictate the construction of our future selves. Essentially, we're 3D printing our bodies with the nutrients we consume, making our dietary choices pivotal in shaping our health. The good news is that simple habits can make a profound difference. That starts with purging 3 harmful substances from your diet: refined sugars, refined grains, and industrial seed oils. These ingredients are staples in processed foods and pose significant threats to our cells. Cutting these out and scrutinizing labels for hidden sugars and unhealthy oils like canola or vegetable oil will naturally steer you towards whole, unprocessed foods. Healthier fat options such as organic olive oil, coconut oil, butter, or ghee should be staples in your kitchen. Enhancing your diet doesn't stop there. Incorporating ample fiber, probiotics, and omega-3 fatty acids is equally crucial. Targeting 50 grams of fiber daily boosts your digestive health and supports robust cellular functions. Excellent fiber sources include nutrient-packed basil and chia seeds, creamy avocados, and hearty black beans. For gut health, which is central to overall well-being, integrate probiotic-rich foods such as organic Greek yogurt, sauerkraut, or kvass into your meals. Omega-3 fats, essential for reducing inflammation and supporting brain health, can be increased with servings of wild-caught salmon, flax seeds, and sardines. Another transformative habit is managing your eating schedule with a defined window. Try to consume all your meals within a 10-hour period each day. This strategy gives your body a 14-hour nightly break from processing food, which significantly lightens the metabolic load. This isn't a fleeting health trend. It's a practical and effective way to enhance your body's metabolic flexibility, allowing you to shift smoothly between burning glucose after meals and burning fats during fasting periods. This adjustment helps stave off cravings and the dreaded hangry sensations, maintaining steadier energy levels and focus throughout your day. These habits both nurture your immediate health and lay a solid foundation for a healthier future. Eliminating detrimental foods, enriching your diet with essential nutrients, and giving your body ample time to rejuvenate overnight empowers your cellular engines, significantly reducing the risk of chronic disease. Chapter 4: Don't let guilt sabotage your new healthy eating habits. As much as we strive to eat healthfully, there will always be moments when we indulge in foods that aren't optimally tailored to our metabolic needs. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with occasional treats. The problem is that many of us experience food guilt, especially after indulging in something outside our usual dietary choices. This can trigger a negative emotional cycle, including feelings of failure and low self-esteem, which undermines our efforts to maintain healthy habits. It can also decrease the enjoyment we get from those occasional treats, leading paradoxically to more cravings and an unhealthy relationship with food. To counteract food guilt, it's beneficial to adopt a constructive rather than a restrictive approach to nutrition. Traditional diets often emphasize what to avoid, but it's more empowering to focus on what to include in our diets. Every meal and snack becomes an opportunity to nourish and rebuild our bodies with beneficial nutrients. The problem is that many of us experience food guilt, especially after indulging in something outside our usual dietary choices. This can trigger a negative emotional cycle, including feelings of failure and low self-esteem, which undermines our efforts to maintain healthy habits. It can also decrease the enjoyment we get from those occasional treats, leading paradoxically to more cravings and an unhealthy relationship with food. To counteract food guilt, it's beneficial to adopt a constructive rather than a restrictive approach to nutrition. Traditional diets often emphasize what to avoid, but it's more empowering to focus on what to include in our diets. Every meal and snack becomes an opportunity to nourish and rebuild our bodies with beneficial nutrients. Beans, rich in fiber, help combat inflammation and support digestive health. On the flip side, sugars and refined grains, which offer no constructive benefits, are merely empty calories. If you find yourself wrestling with guilt over dietary choices, try adopting this positive, proactive mindset. Focus on celebrating the nutritious foods you are incorporating into your diet, rather than fixating on what you're avoiding. This shift can significantly ease the stress associated with eating and help you develop a more joyful and sustainable relationship with food. Remember, the human body is highly adaptable. Isolated incidents, like a single poor meal choice or a spike in glucose levels, have minimal long-term effects. Our bodies have built-in mechanisms like insulin response and antioxidant defenses to handle such deviations. The real issue arises from consistent poor dietary choices that can overwhelm these systems over time, leading to more serious and long-lasting health issues. Chapter 5: Regular exercise boosts metabolic health. Understanding how our bodies transform food into energy offers profound insights into maintaining health and preventing diseases. Our cells primarily fuel their activities using fats and glucose derived from the carbohydrates we eat. This glucose is essential for producing adenosine triphosphate, the main energy carrier in our cells. The way glucose is absorbed into our cells can happen with or without insulin, showcasing our body's flexible mechanisms for generating energy. When we eat carbs, our blood glucose levels rise, prompting the pancreas to release insulin. This hormone is crucial as it helps muscles absorb glucose, converting it into energy. However, eating too many high-carb or sugary foods can cause excessively high glucose spikes. If our bodies can't manage these spikes effectively, the excess glucose gets stored as fat. Over time, if glucose levels remain consistently high, the pancreas can become overworked and less effective, leading to a condition where cells become less responsive to insulin, known as insulin resistance. This state is linked to diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. Managing healthy glucose levels, then, is essential, and one of the best tools for this is regular physical activity. Exercise helps our body handle glucose more efficiently, keeping levels within a healthy range immediately and long-term. A particularly effective method for managing blood sugar is to take a walk right after meals. This simple activity can significantly blunt glucose spikes, especially after meals that are rich in carbohydrates or sugars. And if you don't get the opportunity to go for a walk directly after a meal, don't sweat it. Even just walking for 30 minutes within 6 hours of a meal is a strong standard for maintaining metabolic health. If you find a continuous walk challenging, you can even break it down into shorter, brisk walks every half hour, which can also be highly beneficial. Another helpful tip is setting a timer to remind yourself to move for a couple of minutes every half hour, reinforcing the habit of regular activity. These strategies regulate blood sugar levels and enhance overall metabolic health, reducing the risk of chronic conditions and improving overall quality of life. The takeaway here? Simple. The power of small, everyday habit changes can't be overstated in their impact on metabolic health. By integrating activities such as post-meal walks into our daily routine, you can dramatically enhance your body's ability to manage glucose and insulin levels effectively. These simple adjustments are easy to implement, yet still yield significant health benefits, strengthening your metabolic system and helping fend off chronic diseases. Final words. In this summary, you've learned that our metabolism is central to our health, converting food into cellular energy that fuels every bodily function. Many health problems, including chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease, stem from metabolic dysfunction. By focusing on improving metabolic health through better nutrition, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep, we can enhance our overall cellular energy conversion. This proactive approach not only manages current health issues, but also prevents new ones, empowering a healthier, more vibrant life. Thanks for being part of our insightful voyage. If our summary piqued your interest, we encourage you to dive into the complete book for a deeper understanding. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content if you're new here, and share it with others who might find it valuable. Keep on reading, discovering, and advancing until our next adventure.